Once upon a time, in a small village like ours, there lived a young boy named Joro. Joro was a curious and adventurous boy who loved to explore the world around him. He would often wander off into the forest, climb trees, and play with the animals that lived there. One day, while Joro was playing by the river, he spotted a small boat floating downstream. Without hesitation, he jumped into the water and swam towards the boat, determined to catch it. As he got closer to the boat, he realized that there was something inside it. Something that glimmered in the sun and caught his eye. It was a small golden key. Joro was intrigued by the key and wondered what it unlocked. He decided to take it home with him and try it out on all the locks he could find. As he searched for the lock that matched the key, he couldn't help but wonder about the possibilities that lay ahead. Maybe the key would unlock a treasure chest or a secret passage to a magical world. His mind raced with all the possibilities, and he couldn't wait to find out. Days turned into weeks, and Joro's search for the lock continued. He tried every door and every lock he could find, but nothing seemed to fit. Just as he was about to give up, he stumbled upon an old, rusted chest in his grandmother's attic. With shaking hands, he inserted the key and turned it. There was a loud creaking sound, and the chest slowly opened. Inside, there was an old book, filled with ancient writings and illustrations. Joro was fascinated by it and spent hours reading and deciphering the text. It turned out to be a treasure map that led him on a grand adventure to find the lost treasure of a great king. Joro packed his bag and set out on his journey, not knowing what lay ahead. He traveled through dense forests, treacherous mountains, and raging rivers. He battled fierce beasts and solved tricky puzzles, all the while keeping his eyes on the prize. As he drew closer to the treasure, the challenges grew tougher, and the danger increased. But Joro was determined to succeed, fueled by the thought of the riches that awaited him. Finally, after weeks of travel, he reached his destination. There, in a hidden cave, lay the treasure of the great king. It was more magnificent than he had ever imagined, glittering with jewels and precious metals. But as he reached out to touch it, he heard a voice behind him. It was the voice of the king's ghost, warning him of the dangers of greed and the importance of sharing his wealth with those in need. Joro realized the wisdom of the king's words and vowed to use the treasure to help his village prosper. He returned home, a hero to his people, and used the treasure to build schools, hospitals, and homes for the less fortunate. As I finished the story, my friends cheered and clapped, impressed by Joro's bravery and determination.